Hello, and welcome to another episode of Computing Paradise After Hours. It's going to be a Let's Play session here. Tonight, it's a night in October, of course, 2017. And since it is the 30th anniversary of Maniac Mansion, that's what we're going to be playing. So this is going to be first in a series of mini videos for the month of October 2017, in which we cover the game Maniac Mansion. So as you can see, I have the September-October 1990 issue of Nintendo Power Magazine. It is volume 16. Featured on the cover is Maniac Mansion. So, great game. I started playing this game about 28, 29 years ago. I remember playing it in 1988 and 1989 on the Apple IIe. In grade school, it was an educational game, puzzle game, and that sort of thing. So it's a game that I really enjoy. It's one of those where you have to figure things out. It's totally great. And then I found out recently on the Cinemassacre Facebook page online, there's a lot of fans of Maniac Mansion that I never knew about for years, especially for the last 20 years. I talk about Maniac Mansion to my friends and they've never heard of it. So I might as well have invented it so far as they're concerned, because they've never heard of it before. And it was such a popular game that it released in October of 1987 on the Commodore 64. So the legendary C64 system. And then the following year, 1988, it was still such a popular game, they ported it over to the IBM PC running MS-DOS. And then the Apple IIe, which I started playing it on. They didn't change the graphics or anything like that, so they just ported it over to to run on the different systems, and that's where I played it. And so the Mansion characters were the same flesh tones as the other characters that you play. Then in 1989, more than a year after the game released, it was so popular that that they ported it over to other systems. So they ported it over to the IBM PC yet again, running MS-DOS, but with the enhanced graphics, the 16 color palette. The Mansion characters are blue now, like they're kind of weird or different. And they also ported it over to the Commodore Amiga and the Atari ST that year in 1989. Then in 1990, the game was still so popular, more than 2 years after its release, that they ported it over to the Nintendo NES. And I remember back in 1991, and maybe 1992, but definitely 1991, nearly 4 years after the game released, it was still featured in Counselor's Corner. I think as late as early 1992, people were still, I can maybe tell you, I got the January 1992 issue of Nintendo Power Magazine right here. I think they were still requesting help with the game, and the Counselor's Corner on that, so actually that's not in there. Go February 92. Not on there. So anyway, without getting into too much time, it was still a popular game a few years after it released. So most people played it on the Nintendo NES, of which I have the cartridge for it right here. So I got Maniac Mansion on the Nintendo NES. which I played several times. But it's still such a great game. I just really enjoyed it. It's a game of mystery, of intrigue, of humor, of horror, all this kind of stuff. So, as you can see, I got the game up here on the screen. We'll also be playing it on the Raspberry Pi and other systems, so I can do the screen capture. So, we're going to get underway here. We're going to choose our characters. We're going to be Wendy. And we're going to be Bernard. And here we go. Alright, tonight we're going to play the 1989 Maniac Mansion game that got ported to the IBM PC running MS-DOS. So we're going to bring up ScummVM here, and as you can see, it's version 2 of the game Maniac Mansion. It's just the port of it. And we're going to choose our players. I think I'll choose Wendy and Bernard. Alright, so we're going to have Dave go in and brave the trouble first. He'll get caught. So that's the 1989 version that has enhanced graphics. We're going to pull, going to get the key there, and pick up the key. And we're going to use the key in the door. Oh, come on now, use the key in the door. Yes, there we go. About time. Pick up the flashlight. Oh, run like... You need to get out. Okay, good. Oh gosh, we're good. So you can tell which port of the Maniac Mansion you got based on all these verbs down there. The oldest ports of the game have the most verbs. I'm going to pick up the batteries. I'll leave a lot of that stuff for later. The wonderful cutscenes. This game really kind of pioneered a lot of stuff. They started working on this game in 1985. They got it out to market on the Commodore 64 in October of 1987. So right now it's the 20th anniversary of Maniac Mansion. We're going to pick up the fruit drinks. Pick up that so it spills. Hopefully we don't get caught by a weird Ed. There he is. Let's get out of the house so I don't get caught. We gotta wait for him to go get the cheese. That'll buy us some time. Just gonna go to a cutscene of Ed. There we go. Gonna wait for him to get out of that area. We're gonna pull the bushes away from the grate. There's a reason why. And we're going to use the old batteries and the flashlight. Go ahead and get it loaded up. And what we need, we're going to pick up the bowl of wax fruit. We're going to save time. We don't need the other stuff for right now. And go up into the next level floor. That's right, green tentacle once. We're going to give the bowl of wax fruit to green tentacle. He says he likes it. Okay, now he's thirsty. Do not give him the Pepsi. He will drink it, but you're going to lose it. You're going to need it later, so give him the fruit drinks. Alright, he leaves you alone. Now there's a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Go down here, open this door. Get strength trained on the Hunk-O-Matic. Now we go downstairs. I like this game. There's a lot of neat stuff you can do. I wish it was like a multiplayer. Like maybe a multiplayer co-op where like you don't have to switch between kids. Like a bunch of the kids can all be like presently playing in the mansion and all doing stuff, you know, like solve puzzles and resolve issues quicker, and like then you can do like speed runs with it for sure. So we're gonna do here's why. So we pull the grating. We get down there. Now we switch to a new kid. We're going to go to Bernard. We're going to get all of our characters strength trained on the Hunk-O-Matic so that various kids can go to different parts and like open the garage door and everything else that they need. And plus there's a prank I want to do. And it's kind of time sensitive. This game uses a scripting language. So starting at a certain point in the game, there's a timer that counts down. And at the certain amount of time, that's when the doorbell rings, and then Weird Ed has to go down and get his package. And we got a little surprise for him. We're going to do something with it. Alright, now we go to a new kid. We're going to go to Wendy, have her all strength trained as well. So the reason why I chose Wendy is because I want to publish the Purple Meteor's memoirs and make it famous, and it releases all the hostages. And you need Wendy to complete that ending. Bernard has kind of a quicker ending. You can you just call the Meteor Police. So now we're going to do a new kid. We're going to go to Dave. We're going to wait for a certain event to occur. So we got everybody strength trained. I'm also going to save this game file. Save. Okay. So we pretty much just kind of chill. Wait here till we hear the doorbell. There's a reason why we have to do this as well. This game is a very fascinating game where everything happens for a reason. So I don't know if it's 3 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever time period, like after the game starts or whatever, before the doorbell rings. I thought it was 5 minutes or 7 minutes, I'm not sure. But I'm getting all the kids into position. So whenever I hear that doorbell, I'll know what to do. So it's a stare down. Dave is staring at you. And just waiting for your next move. So I got a limited amount of time, but it is enough time to do what I need to do. It's going to be a surprise. So I kind of rushed into strength training everybody, but I wanted to have it all done soon enough because I forgot how much of a time interval it is from the time the game starts until there we go. Disappointing. Okay, do I got enough time? Okay, So project in the secret lab. Yeah, okay, so here's what this is about. Pick up the package. That's right, he heard the doorbell. So better run like hell. Pick up the package. Hide under the house. Alright, new kid. Wendy. While Ed is distracted. Open the door, I gotta steal all this shit. No, you won't. I gotta get out of there before I get caught. Alright. Stole half the stuff I need. Now I gotta steal 2 dimes. I think it's 2 or 3 dimes out of his bank. Crap. Oh man, good. Got out of there. That's right, I gotta give it. I'll save this file anyway. So I gotta give him time to go down there. Again? No, you're not going to get them next time. There's nothing you can do about it. Alright, whole ass, get out of here. Oh, good. He didn't catch me. Alright. So let's save that game file. Alright, so we got plenty of time. Okay. What we need. Open. For a good time, call Ed now. That's important because there's a phone number you need on there. So there's Ed's room. I think that's Edna's room. Here's Dr. Fred's room, which he's like never in it. He doesn't sleep. So I pick up his dime. You need dimes for the telescope. So I'm a little bit rusty on this game. It's been a while since I played it. That is why it took me 2 attempts to steal everything I needed to in Ed's room. I'm going to pick up this key because we need it for the weird Ed song. Alright. I'll go down here. Now, different characters in the game have different talents and skills. And there's different parts of the mansion you'll access to get the items you need to complete the game. And you get different endings based upon which characters you choose. I'll show you why I'm buying. I'll show you why I'm getting these items up here. Okay, we're gonna go to Dave. We're gonna have him get the Pepsi. The door's locked. Oh gosh. Use the key in the door. Now, Dave, which is the character I'm playing right now, once he gets the Pepsi, he'll have to be the one to use it, because if he gives it to anybody, they'll actually drink it. There's a reason why you need the Pepsi. Oh, might as well go get this jar as well. There's several items you can actually reuse. The jar is one of them. So, use can of Pepsi on man-eating plant. So it makes it less dangerous. New kid, Wendy. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to open the paint remover. Doesn't seem to open. Okay, so we use paintbrush, paint remover on this area right here. And it reveals a door. I'm gonna need the flashlight. We're going to save for now, and then in this, we will continue later.